Yeah, Pizza Specialist of America. Yeah, I'd like to place an order. Yeah, I'd like to invest in a large pizza, but I would like some toppings. Do you have any specials? Everything? No, not everything. I'm not looking to diversify that much. Just maybe three or four toppings. Could you recommend anything? Pepperoni? No, everybody's getting pepperoni. The pop count on pepperoni's out of this world. How about something else? How about bacon? No, you're right. Bacon is overrated. Let's see. Sausage. We'll go with sausage. That's always a safe one. Yeah, safe. Um, anything, anything else out of the ordinary maybe? Peppers, green peppers. Yeah, that's a good sleeper right there. I'll have some green peppers on it. No anchovies. Yeah, I know they're underrated, but nobody likes them. Oh yeah, some onions. Yeah, it's another good sleeper. Put some onions on that too. All right. Yeah. So when I get it, should I eat it or should I save it for a little while? Well, yeah, it's always the hottest when you first get it. But even if it cools off, it might reheat later. Yeah, but it's never as hot as it is the first time around. Never as good as it is the first time. Yeah, you're right. I should probably eat it when I first get it. Are you going to deliver? About how long will that be? 8 months? The menu said 90-day turnaround. What's up, guys? Flippin' Steve, and today I just want to get into some basketball cards, some stuff that I have just laying around, basically in boxes, recent investments, stuff I've had since last year, things I picked up at card shows, all over, just stuff that I'm carrying into this NBA season, or maybe selling before the NBA season. We'll see. I'm going to go through this stuff with you guys. I know what a lot of it is, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Some of it I might grade. Some of it I might sell before the season starts, and some of it I might hold. It's just a lot of the raw cards that I've picked up in lots, have been sitting around, and I haven't made up my mind really what I want to do with the stuff yet. And it's some of my picks going into this season as well. Not the big superstar guys, but just some stuff that, I've taken flyers on, and hopefully I'll get some returns on it. Some of the price points on this stuff you may not believe because I bought it so long ago, and some of it I've bought recently, like I said. So guys, sit back, relax. I'll be back, flip this around, and we'll look at some cards. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Flippin' Steve, and yeah, it's been a while. Maybe a week. Feels like it's been a week. I don't know, 5-7 days since I've done a video. Content's coming out a little bit slower. I've just been really busy, guys. And I love doing the content, don't get me wrong. And I would rather do this than be busy all the time. But I've been busy with work and life and just things. But still coming back to do some videos, to give you guys some content, and to finish the giveaway, if we can get it done with, guys. Still looking to give away 2 of these cards. Yes, 2 of these to 2 separate winners. It will be a first come, first serve when I choose the winner. The first person that contacts me will get first choice of one of these 4 cards that you see in front of you, and the second person will get another one. And then there'll be 2 cards left over that will be given away in the future. Haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I'm hoping to set something up for Christmas. Just depending on my schedule and things, guys. Like in my last video, I told you I was down and out for a little bit with a flag football injury. Feeling better, feeling good. And just ready to get back in the swing. I was on a live stream the other night with Les Alex, which was absolutely fun. I had an absolute blast. It's just always fun whenever I can get on a live stream and talk with somebody. I love the interaction with you guys, more so than I like just doing videos. Maybe one of these days I'll get enough nerve to do my own live stream, and I can just sit down and do a Q&A with people, because a lot of times you get into a live stream and you do a lot of talking, and I know that you guys, the viewers, want to interact and ask questions and try to get some questions answered and stuff, and hopefully I can do that one of these times. I'm just kind of a noob when it comes to the whole YouTube and the setup and the live stream and all that. So, it took me a long time to actually do a YouTube video. Eventually I'll build up enough nerve to go ahead and do a live stream. Maybe I'll get one of my other YouTube content creator buddies on there with me to help me out, and it'll be a good time. Maybe around Christmas time, and maybe I'll be able to give some stuff away or do a break with a couple retail products that I have, and just give back to the community, because that's what I love to do the most. Whether I'm giving it back with information and you find it valuable, or rather I'm giving it back with entertainment. You know, maybe I make you laugh once and it, you know, that just helps you through your day, or maybe you just like listening to my annoying voice. I couldn't imagine that, but anyway, guys, we're going to do this giveaway as soon as my most previous video hits 200 likes, and it's up over 160, maybe pushing 170. So not going to take that much longer. It's got over 1,000 views. So yeah, 200 likes. All you got to do is hit that little thumbs up button. While we're on that, go ahead, like, subscribe, become part of the team. You know, if subscribing and liking isn't your thing, that's cool. I understand it's not everybody doesn't like to do it, but all it takes is to hit the two little buttons and yeah, come on board, join the giveaways, join the fun, give me your insight, because I don't claim to be a know-it-all, and I read every one of my comments, and whether or not I respond to those comments or not, I try to. And in the beginning, I responded to every one of them, and it just gets harder and harder, especially when I'm not even having time to put out videos. I do read the contents every night, though. Whether I make it a point to take an hour, you know, out of my night while I'm going to bed or whatever, I read all the comments, and whether or not I respond to them doesn't mean I'm not paying attention and reading them. And thanks, guys, for all the interaction and the support. It's just mind-blowing. I'm up over 1,700 subs. Never imagined this. I'm just a regular guy, like I've always said. And you guys value my content, which is crazy to me. So yeah, basically this is just a regular old shoot, for lack of a better term. I just got some cards that have been laying around in some of my raw card boxes. Yeah, just some raw cards that I've been having laying around, building up in my box. I got a couple stacks, various players. Some stuff is items that I targeted and I bought intentionally, you know, because I was targeting those players as investments. Some of them are cards that I just found and the price point was so good on them that I bought them. Some of them were impulse buys. I might have just been at the LCS and found them in a $5 box and just bought it as a gamble. So yeah, just a big old mix of cards. You're not going to see big superstars or high dollar cards in here like Luka, like Tatum, even your veterans, Anthony Davis, Kawhi. I have those. Most of the time when I buy those cards, they're already in slabs. I'm going to do a video on that as a part 2 to this one and show you some of my higher end cards that I've bought. But these are the ones that are the bargains and the deals, and these are the ones that everybody likes because they got the low price points, they got the gamble to them, and they got the upside. So, you know, when you're looking to flip, whether you buy a card for $5 and you flip it for 10 and just double your money, or however you do it, that's what most of these purchases are. And like I said, these aren't all guys that I was targeting as my NBA investments. These are just some I ended with. And these aren't all the guys I've been buying either. There are more than these. I'm still expecting some stuff in the mail to add to this, and that's why I got to get sorted through some of this stuff. And this is not a recommend to buy or anything, because like I said, some of this stuff dates all the way back to March. And these players have it could have been bust since then, this, that, and the other. This is just stuff that I have, and I'm going to sit here right now with you guys and figure out what I want to do with it, how I want to move it, when do I want to move it. And you guys can give me some advice on any of these players in the comments below as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab a stack. We're going to go through this. This video is not going to be very long, so I'm really just going to go through these cards. I'm going to try to remember my price points, and I'll tell you what I bought for them if I can remember. If I still have it on an eBay listing or wherever I bought it from, I will also show you what I paid for it. However, some of this stuff is so old that, again, I might not be able to show you the actual price point, and some of it came from card shows, LCS, things like that. First stack is just a bunch of 2018 prisms. Players out of that, we'll start with those. As you can see, the 2018 prism set. And first, I have some cards already here in Card Savers. Looks like just 4 cards. I got a Colin Sexton 2018 prism. Was a little high on him coming into last year's season. His stuff has gone up, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on submitting it. Not because of the condition, but just because I don't know if it's worth sending a Colin Sexton prism in at this point to be graded, especially with the long turnaround times. You know, if I send it in at economy, I'm not going to get it back to the point to where it doesn't even matter unless he becomes, you know, a legit superstar. And then the other ones were 3 De'Aaron Foxes. I bought a lot of these optics, which you may see a couple more of these. These 2 are ready to go to PSA as well. kind of the same situation as the Colin Sexton. Just don't know. His optics and a PSA 10 sell for about $110, and I just don't know if I want to send these in with a long turnaround time or just go ahead and list these raw. I picked these up in a lot, 6 of them for $25, so it was about $4 and change per card at the time that I bought these. And this De'Aaron Fox Prism, I actually got out of a break, so kind of a throw-in card. DMZ Collectibles, I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram. He does awesome breaks, and I happened to be in a DMZ special one night. I ended up with the Lakers, got a bunch of good LeBron stuff, and I also, the Kings was like my secondary pick because I knew that he was busting 2017 Prism, and I was hoping to get a De'Aaron Fox, and I actually did. So these 3 might go in. Not really sure what I'm going to do with those yet. Now back to the 2018 Prisms that you see here. I wish my lighting was better, but it's mainly 3 players. It's Aaron Holiday, Jaren Jackson Jr., who can't stay healthy, and more Colin Sexton cards. Believe it or not, these were $3 a card. March 1st, Valley Forge Card Show in Philadelphia, last card show I could attend. They just came out of a $3 box at a vendor's table. As you can see, they still got the $3 price tag on the back. These are Jaren Jackson Jr. 2018 Prisms. When they're $3 a piece, I don't necessarily take my magnifier to them or really look at them really closely. I just kind of buy them and go, and then I look at them when I get home. So I haven't even really looked over all these yet. Aaron Holiday is a guy, and there's different routes I'm going to go. I'm either going to hold, I'm going to grade, or I'm going to sell. But my selling platforms, I believe I'm going to go with a lot of star stock on this stuff. I'm going to get my stuff sent into star stock because that's a good way to buy and sell throughout the season based on quick player performances. And if somebody has a good night or back-to-back good games, then you can flip really quickly. People like to buy and sell like stocks like that, like stock market style, day trading style, because it doesn't involve actually getting the inventory into your house to when you got to deal with it. And then if you want to resell it, you got to ship it. And then, shipping charges and things that it just cuts out a lot of the hassle when it comes to flipping bulk quantity, cards of players like this, that their value may double one day and go down 25% the next day. It's just constant changes in the reactive market that we live in. So yeah, these will go on there. These were $3 a piece. I could either put these on eBay or send the Star Stock. Star Stock A of Aaron Holiday, I believe, are going around $5. I'm not really sure. The Jaren Jackson Juniors have actually gotten up there to around like $30 to $40 in a Star Stock A. So for $3, I think I could throw these on there, get some good profit. And Colin Sextons have been going anywhere between $25 and $30 in a Star Stock A as well. So again, $3 a piece. I have 6 of these here, so that's $18. And if I sold them, for $20 a piece, I'm looking at $120, and that's on a low end on an $18 purchase. However, I could also look over some of these. Colin Sexton is a guy I'm going to wait until the season because we haven't seen him in a while. He didn't play in the bubble, but he put up some big games. Gary Vee actually talked about him once, which got some hype on him, which may have been undeserving hype, but whenever Gary Vee talks about somebody, it puts hype on them, which increases their prices. And I've gradually seen his Star Stock A prices go up to the point to where I'm like, hey, I think I'm going to get these into Star Stock and go ahead and move some of them. And maybe I'll keep a couple of them for grading because I got so many at such a good price. Make some profit on some, make my money back, get some profit, and then maybe gamble on grading a couple. Next up, we have looks like some Rondos. I was picking these up during the Lakers bubble run and championship win. Rondo got another title. Don't know if he's a Hall of Fame caliber player yet. We'll see what he does with a good Hawks team this year. Moving into another big market with some young, exciting players. These were just $3 to buy, again, off eBay. $3 for these. I'll definitely be better off to send these in and get them graded. So we'll just have to see the value on Rondo before I decide. I will not sell these raw because I won't get much for them. However, graded, I think I could do pretty decent. And depending on what he does this year. Right now, another one of the hottest players in the market right now, Trae Young. I got some hoops here. I bought a lot of 10 hoops for like $44 back in the day. So that was a little over $4 a card. I sent 5 of them to SGC and got 5 SGC 10s. I have 5 left. I want to evaluate these, and these will be graded. These are not going to Star Stock. They're not going on eBay Raw. I'm going to evaluate these and send them in, because in a PSA 10, you know, I'm looking at a $20 investment, and Trae Young, you know, I could move him for 120 to 150 in a 10, and even more, you know, and still even sell them for more than my total investment in a 9. So I feel pretty safe sending those in. Next up, looks like we got one loose Cam Johnson prism coming up here. I invested in some more Cam Johnson stuff after the Chris Paul move, and I'm just waiting for it. I bought some selects. I'm really high on the select product, especially those premier levels, and just waiting for them to arrive. They're being shipped and they're being tracked, but they haven't got here yet. I'm not going to grade Cameron Johnson. This will probably be going to my Star Stock pile as well. Next up, this was just an LCS pickup, a Silver Select Rookie of Miles Turner. It was in a half price box, has $5 on it, paid like $2.50, you know, half price. So that was just an impulse buy. I picked it up as in, hey, $2.50 for a Silver Select Rookie. What do I got to lose besides $2.50? This came out of the exact same box, guys. This right here, another Select, Kristaps. We'll see what happens with him when he gets healthy. This one may actually go to grading. Don't think I want to just put that on Star Stock. If anything, this will go to eBay Raw to get graded. Another one out of the same box. Again, another Select. I was picking these clean at the card shop. $3 box. And Jaylen Brown. Kemba's going to be out, and we'll see if he steps up even more so. You know, he's been really good, so $3 for this. Again, money to be made. Next up, I've got one of my targets coming into this season. A lot of the stuff I just showed you was actually stuff that was just picked up randomly, other than the Cam Johnson was actually a target card. But Zach LaVine, I picked up his selects, and again, the theme of select, guys, you know I love select. I love the print runs. I love to look at the cards. But again, popular team, huge market, Bulls, new coaching staff. Kobe White is going to play well this year, and Zach LaVine scores points. He just scores points. So I picked up these selects for $10 each, so I got $50 invested. These now in a Star Stock A are going for about $22. I'll probably throw these to Star Stock. I don't think I want to get all these Zach LaVines graded. It's just going to depend on how good Chicago is this year, and I, you know, don't really put them in playoff contention. So basically, what's going to happen with Zach LaVine is, however well he plays, it's just going to be his stats. He's going to have some exciting nights where people want to buy his stuff, and then he's going to be forgotten about because of the playoffs. So another good candidate to put in my Star Stock account. $10 purchases, and Star Stock A's right now are selling at about $22. So right now I'm looking to double my money, even if I was to sell immediately on Star Stock. Next up, some Marcus Smart prisms. Again, not necessarily a target. I'm a Celtics fan. He had a great bubble. I'm going to hang on to these because Kemba is going to be out for a while, and Marcus Smart will probably get Kemba's playing time. He does play point guard. He is the backup point guard, really a defensive specialist. But we saw him putting up 25-plus points in the bubble when they needed somebody to step up with Gordon Hayward's absence. And Smart shows that he can shoot the three, he can score some points, and he plays great defense, which is always going to give him minutes. So I like these. These are only $3 to $4 purchases, and they're still $3 to $4 purchases. So right now, there is no profit to be made on him at the moment, but we'll see what the season brings. Next up are some Andrew Wiggins cards. Again, these came out of the same half price box at the LCS. These were $5 a piece, so I bought these 3 Prism rookie cards for $15. Again, not a card I really want to put the time and effort into sending to PSA. I don't know how, I don't really like his long-term investment potential, but I'll probably sell these as a lot on eBay, you know, if he gets hot and Golden State makes a run and he's actually a part of that, what that team wants to do. Just the fact that he's on Golden State playing with Steph will drive his value from a hype standpoint, and it'll be up to him to perform. We'll see what I do with them after that. Next up is 2 lots that I bought, and these were Target lots also. Tyler Hero. You guys know I've flipped a bunch of Tyler Hero prisms graded. I bought a bunch raw all the way back, you know, when they first came out, and nobody liked Tyler Hero, and I was buying his raw prisms for $5, submitting them, got a bunch back in PSA 10 and sold them for $275 to $300 each during the playoffs. And I was actually out of Tyler Hero prisms. I still have this 9 in an SGC, and I have a couple SGC 9.5s, but I'm all out of PSA 10s. I just had to sell them and take the profit that I could take on them. But I wanted to get reinvested back into Tyler Hero because I do believe that he does have some long-term potential. He's going to be a big part of that Miami team for a long time. I know people say he could be traded to Milwaukee in a Giannis deal, but even if he goes to Milwaukee, he'll be a big part of that team. Wherever he goes, he's going to be a big part of the team because they're either going to give up a lot to get him in Milwaukee, and if he doesn't go to Milwaukee, which I don't think that he will, he'll be a big part of that Miami backcourt, and that's a team that went to the NBA championship this year. So I picked up his selects. Again, the select is the product that I'm really looking for across the board because I believe in the value of it and the print runs and the condition and things like that. I'm really looking for the premier levels. I'll give you guys a little hint, a little clue. Check the values on the premier level rookie cards right now, guys. They're starting to go up quite a bit. It used to be the select that everybody went after was the concourse and the court side. Now, the court sides are really rare. There's like 1 a box, so they're really hard to get a court side. There may be 2 a box at the most, but I believe it's 2 court side or 1 court side per box, maybe 2. So if you get a rookie court side, I mean, just look at the prices of some of them. Trey, Luka, all your big name guys. Look at their court side rookies and how much money they're drawing. And then look at the select concourse, which is the base print, and look at the value that they're drawing, about half the value of a prism. And then look at the premier levels. The premier levels have been drawing less than concourse, which was always mind-boggling to me because these are only like 4 in a box. So you look at the court side and you say there's 1 in a box and they're selling for tons of money. And then you look at the concourse and they're the mostly mass printed and they're selling really good. And then you look at the premier level and you're like, man, why are they selling for less than the concourse when there's only 4 in a box? And I really had no answer to that question other than people just either didn't know or they don't care. I really don't know. But if you look more recently, Trey, Luka, Zion, your biggest market movers, your hottest sellers in the market, the premier levels are really starting to get up there. And I think it's because people are realizing the print runs and the value of the court sides. Again, I can't stress that enough. The values of those court sides is going to bring a lot of notoriety to these premier levels. And I believe they're going to see premium prices for premier levels. Yeah, go figure. And on Star Stock right now, Tyler Hero is actually, I believe, or on Market Movers, he's the #1 traded player this week as far as sales. Tyler Hero in Prism has been the most volume sales this week. I'm not saying the most money, but there's been a lot of movement on Tyler Hero cards. I know that I bought this lot of 5 premier levels for $80. I guess that's about 16 or so a card. And now the most recent eBay sale that I saw go for one of these raw was $46. So big profit margin to be made there. I think I'll sell a couple of some of these on Star Stocks. I bought this, I believe I bought this 7 card lot right here of Concourse for $90. So I believe I paid $170 for all 12, 7 Concourse, 5 Premier level. I'll sell a couple right now because You know, they've already like quadrupled in price, or, you know, 16 bucks a piece to 46 bucks a piece. That's pretty much tripled in price. I'll sell some of them now, get some money, get some profits, and I'll also submit a couple of these for grading. I don't really care about the turnaround time because I do have long time faith in Tyler Hero. A lot of people may not, however I do. To me, it reminds me of the poor man's Luka. You know, if you're looking for if you're looking at a marketable, exciting player that does a lot of good, not a neat, crazy ball and stuff on the court, and you can't afford Luka, then I think Tyler Hero is your guy. And I think it's a good time to buy him before he becomes outpriced. You know, and he is actually getting pricey. Man, that was a lot of time spent talking about Tyler Hero. You're my hero. Got a Kendrick Nunn optic here. See what the season sold. You know, he's not worth selling right now because he ended the bubble terrible after having a good rookie campaign. Got a couple Kobe White prisms. Again, these were $5 purchases a long time ago when nobody cared about him. These, more than likely, I think will go to PSA because I also think Kobe White is a good hold for this season. PJ Washington Prism. This came out of a pack. I've picked up some PJ Washington stuff lately, mainly some Prism Silvers and some graded stuff that I'll show you in my next mail day because I'm really high on him after the LaMelo Ball draft. So if hype drives his prices before the season starts, then I will sell. However, I may give him a little bit of time before I decide to sell. It all depends on what price point they reach before tip-off. Markel Fultz optics here. Again, on Star Stock, is where these will go. I was buying his prisms, and I was telling a lot of people in my videos on Sleeper Picks that Markel Fultz was a pretty good pickup. You could grab his prisms all day long for $8 to $10 a piece raw, and now they're $22 a piece on Star Stock. If you would have made that investment on Star Stock at 10 bucks each, it would be doubling up your money and flipping immediately on Star Stock without any hassle, without any shipping, without any returns or anything like that. Markel Fultz was a good buy flip before the season starts, and there was money to be made on him. I've already made some, and I still have these optics that I'm going to send in to Star Stock. And it looks like I'm going to be ending it out with some more selects of Michael Porter Jr., who again I think was third on the list, maybe fourth on the list on Market Movers for this week in volume and sales. Now it was on his Prism. Again, I'm in on the Select because of the value, and this lot cost me 50 bucks. Paid 10 bucks a piece for them. They're now going for 25 to 30 bucks a piece. I can make my profit now. I'm going to look these over. I think I'm going to sell 2 or 3, and I'm going to grade 2 or 3. Of course, I'll grade the 2 or 3 that I think look the best. And I don't know if I'm going to move them on eBay or Star Stock yet. Kind of undecided. But that's just some stuff I got laying around, guys. A couple things that I think I might go ahead and send in. And the Tyler Heroes and just some stuff. Let me know what you guys have laying around. It doesn't necessarily have to be Target stuff. It could be stuff you picked up around. You just got laying around and you was going through your card box and you were like, man, what should I do with these? Should I sell them? Should I hold them? Should I grade them? What are you guys doing? Any of you guys out there using Star Stock? You know, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you go back to my most previous video and leave a comment, answer the question, and like, because at 200 likes, I'm giving away 2 of these cards. I want to give them away soon so that I can get on to the next giveaway for Christmas, before Christmas starts. And right now I'm at 1,700 plus subscribers. If I can hit 1,800 subscribers before Christmas, which is a couple weeks from now, I'll give away a third one of these. That's what I'll do. At 1,800 subscribers, I'm gonna give away whichever one of these cards is left after the other 2 are gone. One of the hottest cards on the market right now, followed by this one. Check Star Stocks and look at the trends. And I'm giving them away, guys. Just go back and like my last video. Like this video. Make sure you sub. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to try to get more content out more frequently for you guys. Like I said, I've just been busy. But I'm here to maybe brighten up your day, maybe give you some ideas, or maybe have you yell at me in the comments about poor decision making. Whatever you want to do. Love the hobby. Love you guys. Thanks for your support. And until next time, guys, good luck in your investing, and I'll see you later.